Hi guys! Today I'm gonna be helping my admin. If only he would talk with me on voice, but he's he's stressed, okay? He's just stressed, that's probably why. So we're gonna do a duel, because no one wanted to come to our party. So you're gonna see the name, admin, vibrant admin, doing a progression for his hurk, and he's playing tiede. So he's gonna be a great show off. No, I'm just kidding. So we're gonna begin. He gets on like really late. He's in California time zone, but I tend to stay around maybe like 12 hours. It depends if I sleep well. I always make sure I attend to everyone's needs in the guild. So he is pretty much up for it. He's up for it to be recording. He has no problem with that. He's all used to that. So that's also nice to know, because I need someone as well that can be okay with this type of thing. So we do have our own live stream, of course, in our guild Discord, and it's okay to use it for, you know, private sessions, but YouTube really needs more content of Vindictus in general. So this is where we're gonna be also giving the opportunity So I did want to attempt to do duels like every other content creator, but hey, I thought it was too much, and I figured, you know what? You know what'd be awesome? Live stream it. Why are we having to edit videos just to like delete your mistakes? You don't learn by deleting mistakes, you know? So Brigid, I got used to for a long time. So she's like a cat in a, she's like a cake in a walk for me. But for other players, it's not. When she turns red, or when she turns green, she's going to destroy your armor if you get caught in it. That's how it works. For the beginning phases, at least. So you see, I already capped Brigid. But I don't have any problem to help my guildmates or my admin if they need it clear. Because at the end of the day, they're going to be helping other players. So as a Silas, I can heal. I can heal when I attack. Attack the boss. And that gives me 1,000 attack, and I think, yeah, it says like 4 stamina, 4, 5, 6 regeneration of stamina. This might take like maybe 20 minutes to clear, because nobody wanted to come or everybody got tired, and I had to do a redeemer string with the guild. Then I had to do Jorda. We did a Taro so that one of the guildies can get exposed to the distortion rates. God. During battle, sometimes be careful. If there's a player or like distracting the boss, it's always good to bring repairs. You never want to try to fight the boss with broken armor. When I mean broken armor is when your armor is completely red, because then they have the chance to hit you even harder, even though you're high statted, but still. Like right now I'm gonna take the opportunity to not get hit, or rather not get hit as hard. I haven't died yet. See, when she does that, you need to get away. You have to dodge that. I have to be focused. I can't look at the chat. I'm sorry if you guys are typing, or I'm gonna try to look at it, but the thing is that if I'm distracted, I will lose. Or I'll get the chance to be killed. And that's why bosses like these need to be focused. But luckily, since I'm experienced doing Brigid for a long time, I don't mind the live stream. But still. I'm using a fast setup because in Redeemers the balance is usually for Laura. Laura's 104, but for the first 3 it's just 100, so you can play around with the speed adjustment. Just remember, as a player, if you use too much speed and you don't have enough stamina input, you will end up getting not penalized, but like you'll get hit more, and the boss will take opportunity to hit you, especially if they are made to get rid of your stamina. They have the advantage to do that. So either way, you need to be careful, because one is the boss that is designed to kill you, and the other is a mercenary class that is designed to defeat it. So you need to be thinking, okay, game says 100. So I have to be really rigid. I'm like, no, you need to be smart. Be dumb. And then realize why you're dying. I don't completely guarantee this will be a perfect run, but let's say it will. If I don't talk as much, it's because I'm trying to fight it. Oh my god. So if it's not at bar 5, she's going to do that. This is the part I don't like. You have to go and try to dodge between the fire. Luckily it's not hitting me, but still. Okay. It's okay if you fail. Eventually you'll get it. See how my stamina? Might be going down. I need to be careful. There we go. Let's see if she... I don't remember if she killed my armor. Yeah, she killed my armor. Halfway, at least, but... Alrighty. Okay, this is the part she's gonna get a little bit aggressive. Okay, she didn't hit me. Got me. Jesus. Sometimes don't get too greedy. Because that's how they catch you. is when you're greedy, because you want to try to beat it. The part where I can't even... Oh my god. So we're gonna do Balor next. Isn't that fun? Okay, so my stats right here are 133 to 122 attack speed. So minus that is just 100 when you enter Balor. So it's okay by all means. Don't let this bother you. This is where some players are getting confused or getting biased. Don't let that bother you guys, because at the end of the day, the game automatically does it for you anyway. So unless you're doing bigger content like distortion rates or something like that. But yeah, either way, let's do the Balor. See, I already capped. See, I already capped. But that's okay. I will. It doesn't matter to me. Does not matter to me one bit. And it's not letting me... Okay, it's not letting me change it. This is stupid. Okay. We might as well call this Redeemers.
Feel free to hide behind my magic if it gets dicey. I'll protect That's you? Yeah, sure thing, kid. Guess a magician's still a magician, even if they're in diapers.
I want to get chocolate. What's this thing called? It's called almond joy. Okay.
Out of the way, kiddo. Looking up to me will cramp your neck. Whoa! What did you say?
We're gonna do the Beeler. I like to call him Beeler. This is funny. I also try to do solo runs with him, but you think he's easy. But if you don't learn him correctly, he'll beat your ass. Just know if I'm quiet, I'm trying to focus. Because one wrong distraction, I can't focus. It's the firewall that nobody likes at first. So during this phase, you don't want to get too cocky, too greedy with Balor, because he'll find a way to snatch you and dunk you with his axe. But luckily, my admin has the campfire buff, which allows him to get resurrected a couple times. So the game believes that he is a new player. Or return player. When he does that, you need to get near him, otherwise he's gonna attack you with his AoEs. You gotta anticipate when he's about to do that. Dodge in between his waves, otherwise, yeah. Or sometimes he'll lag it. My God. Oh, great. Great. Always enjoy the cutscene. Can't let the chocolate go to waste, might as well eat it. Oh my god. I like techno whenever I'm focusing on fighting, so I tend to listen to something very long. My favorite DJ, guys, is from Australia. His name is DJ Kotz, and he's always been a favorite, even from a long time.
You play with my emotions like it's all just a game to you. It's a game to you. But roll the dice again and I can promise this time you lose. It's your turn to lose. More sorries, no more pain. No more us for you to blame. Our song that we let play again and again and again and again and again. No sorries, no more pain. No more us for you to blame. Just our song that we let play again and 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 again.
So we're just gonna sit here and wait until he gets the Laura unlocked. So I'm going to explain this part. So there are boats that, what's it called? My brain is just fried today. I'm sorry. Like so much. When it's Tuesday, you gotta do all what you can. So your brain is kind of fried when you're trying to do raids and other content with the guild. Like typically I like to go with the guild together because that's the whole point of a guild. Don't understand why some people don't. It's kind of annoying. So see, these are my suggestions, my party names for different raid parties. Sometimes I like to name them funny. I like to name these are my favorite. However, right here is where you set up the requirements, because every party raid takes roughly, if you have a strong player in there, it should take roughly 8 to 10 minutes each. But if you have a stronger player, like maybe my rank is, that's not my rank. My rank is 148. I got 73 attack. And I got 362. I have additional damage, 8,800. I have a lot of power, basically. I'm like a heavy Silas. And if there's like maybe like a super low level, not low level, but like under gear player, it does make it hard for me to clear that battle, because everyone is used to doing it with hero modes. So when hero modes are basically 2 normals in one, or 2 quick boats in one. But they made it fair so that you can experience them without stats. However, every boss has a stat cap. So what happens when you don't meet those cap? Well, logically you have an hour to clear all of the bosses. But mind you, everyone in the party does not have the freedom to play 6 hours straight for all of the raids. That is illogical. That is not going to work. So, you want to make sure you have proper stats, or at least in a boat that can give you the opportunity to clear them in time. Because I know some players are like, nah, we don't got time for this. No, we got work, we got family, we got a life. We're not gonna be sitting here for 2 or 3 hours. You know what I mean? Like, we're not bots, so you gotta be considerate to other players as well. Now, I understand this argument came into like 3 days ago. It was just so stupid, like literally stupid. If you are a top tier, I'm saying this right now, if you are a top tier who thinks that they don't need a campfire buff, that's your problem. But when you are in a party and there's players that are under gear, you need to swallow your pride and let them have that buff. It doesn't take 30 seconds. I don't know where you get 30 seconds from, or 20 seconds. No, it takes like almost like 5 seconds. It's not a big deal. It's only a big deal if you're under gear. So, if players can't be with each other and respect each other and suck it up to each other, just go to a different boat. If a player's not willing to respect or do campfire buff besides getting the effects, don't join them. Don't bother with them. Don't bother with them. There's no point of dealing with people like that. But if you're like a tier like me, that cares about the gamers, that cares about making sure these players get what they need, and you're willing to sacrifice because you do have the time of day to do it, do it. It's not a problem. At the end of the day, you help a player that was once weak. Now, in a couple months, they're like, what, rank 100 or something like they have more power because of you. You impacted their growth in the first place. So the circuit works based on player's choice. And that's how it works. For me, because I care. And I also understand that, yes, of course, if I put a requirement of 7,900, I am asking for a few players to join my boat, because I am also being considerate of my guildmate. Now, if I don't have all of my guildmates active, and there's only one, and that one might be maybe close to my range of stats, then sure, I will create a boat for them for the day. And then it will be next days, and then it'll be another day, and then another day, and then another day, until every single one of my guildmates have improved stats. And if they want to go on their own and don't need me anymore, they know how to handle the circuit. Now, the circuit works like this. You type in whatever you want. If you're going to do one for teams, you write 1/15. And what region you're from. Let's say we are in North America. You write NA, you're the host. Or you're hosting from the United States. You write host. And then, if you want a requirement for, let's say, these raids, you can put a requirement of, I don't know, like, maybe 500 would be the additional damage. Now, don't forget to label them correctly. Let's say you want to do them hero modes. So, before you do that, you need to mark all of this down. You have to make all of them 0. You want to do 1/15, you have to type them again. You put S, that's how I'll put them. You put North America, and then you can put host, because you will be hosting it, unless someone else is hosting it. And then after that, you write that it is hero. If you don't put hero, people are gonna, some of them don't really think that way anymore. A hero is indicating that this red little icon is highlighted. And then you create it. And then you create the selection that you create here. Like I say, this. You unmark this, unmark this, unmark this, unmark this, and then you put 1, 1, 1, 1. So 1. You have to type them again. So you have to make sure the selection here is first. If you want to put boost, you can. But you only have a limited amount of boost, so you get 10 boost at each day. So you have to choose carefully which ones you want to put boost on. Boost guarantees maybe like a higher chance of getting drops if people put their weight on there. Now, if someone does like 50% of damage, and then there's the guys that the undergear ones that try to put in like 10 or 15, or maybe close to 20, it may not drop. That's why it is considered sometimes risky to go with an undergear player. But sometimes the game just says, well, you did 60% of damage, here's a drop. So it's always going to be sometimes random, but not always guaranteed. So then you write one more time NA. You can write NA any way you want. Just write 115 hero. You're doing it only one time each. That's how it goes. And you're the host from North American server. You can write NA and that's it. You can put a requirement here if you want, if you don't, but make sure that what you selected now has a preset. So save the preset so you don't have to do it all over again. For example, I did it for mine. I did it 115 and it's right there. It sets it up for me. I just didn't put NA, which I should, but I will later. And then, of course, if I start to get requirements. My God, I'm losing oxygen at this point. I didn't in the beginning, like I said a couple of videos ago, I didn't put a requirement. They just brought the circuit until other players started to put requirements, and then it made it easier, and then the last land hates my guts because I didn't put what he wanted. He's a little selfish brat. I'm just saying now, but now everything has changed, and now I am done being this, whatever. Not about you. And then it got to this point, and then it got. And then when I put a star, that's just my message. It's basically telling other players, hey, there's a star. That means this thing has a requirement damage. So normally when people are doing, let's see this one. This one is disbanded. Okay, so then also disbanded. Okay. Let's see. They're doing hero. So see, someone put in 7,600 additional damage. Which means now they have a party that fit that requirement, that additional damage. And now they can do the train the way they're wanting to make sure the train is. It can last however they last for them. So. And you just keep making these raids with however much you can. Remember that a hero takes 2 for 1 departure. No, takes two departures for 1 clear. That's how it works. So if you get what's that word? You want to do 2. That means you are consuming 4 for 2 clears. Okay, now we're gonna do Laura because he took his sweet ass time. are gonna do a fast setup, and then we're gonna... Okay. We're gonna just do this. Yep. So yeah, there's my explanation about the circuit. Happy? Put my earbuds in because I'm gonna have music to listen to. If I go quiet, you already know I'm trying to focus.
Out of the way, kiddo. Looking up to me will cramp your neck. Whoa! What did you say?
So Laura's kind of complicated too, somewhat. She has the pattern dynamic going on with one of her phases, and you gotta be really careful. Because if you're not following the leader or following the pattern, the player that knows the patterns, you're gonna die. Or at least get killed by the patterns attacks. So you'll probably learn that as I go through this raid to help my admin out. my god, why did I dodge that? It was so dumb. Sometimes it's not always good to dodge that when she's in this phase, because she's gonna go after you like a mouse. Always heal your comrades. You'll likely never see Silas do that. Sparing ran the hell out of a boss. When it's bar 4, it's gonna be different. Need to be behind the object. And when she hits that blue-purple lightweight, you need to dodge it. The patterns will be different during this phase.
You did well.
I don't know. Enjoy it, I guess. feel bad, guys, if you end up repeating it. The better you practice, the better you'll get. Trust me, I had to practice in the past. I had to deal with Hell Laura, Hell Balor, Hell Neem, Hell Brigid. And Hell Laura's a little worse than the first one we're doing. Probably there's always like videos circling around in the middle of the platform when she does her platform phase. She summons a radius coming out of the ground, red, and that's not fun. You need to get away from it. Yay, we beat it. Alrighty guys, thank you for watching. So you got to see me do Redeemers with an administrator of the guild. He goes by Kage Mori. I like to call him Kage-sama, or sometimes playful terms in the guild like Kige-sama. My playful tone every time I'm in the guild with my guildies, and you witness me not do so well in Laura because I died once. It's okay. Like I'm just chill about it. I'm not here to overly compete for attention. I'll scare you guys. You're like, where did that come from? I'm like, no, just the things I've heard so much in this game. Like the people that are just, you guys need to relax. Like seriously. Like there's no like. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have fun. I'm saying that as a professional player and as a professional artist, you become a better player with those that are willing to go and support you, so that you can get through these runs every week and gain practice from beating these challenges. That's how you grow as a player. In a group that supports your growth as a player to keep going. And you just witnessed me, a guild master, going through all to maybe like 3 of the redeemers with a guildmate who needs them because no one is there to help him. He's like an example. And this is a presentation. See how I clear all these raids? And I took the liberty to help him. Because I know in the far future, or in the near future, he's going to do the same thing for a different player. And then that's how we grow as a community. We grow to help each other. So I deliver you the same message. Now, if it was Neem, I will do maybe a separate live stream for Neem. But Neem is also kind of... there's a lot of animations with Neem. But I'll still do her. I'll still do my best to help a player that might need Neem out of the way. Maybe one of these days, or maybe next week, I'll do a whole live stream of doing a Redeemer's boat, which is 2. So Redeemers can now you can do them individually if you want to, or now you can actually do them all at once. I have no problem doing this for players that need a clear story. I have never have any problem. That's just me, because I am considerate to people. I am not selfish like some. And so today I cleared, and there was someone that says, no, I need this for a story. I'm like, I don't have any problem. It's a one-time thing. You go back to the circuit, you recreate it, you just take out 0, 0, 2, 3 raids already and just put 1. And that's it. You're clear. So, however, in the circuit, there is, for the week again, Refugee of the Dead and the Queen of the Curse. So special can drop. Let me show you. It drops. If you guys get lucky, you get all this, or at least one of them. This comes from Old Relics outfit. If you have tailoring. Same with armor smithing. You get lucky, you can use it, and you can use it to sell. This is why people are doing specials. That little pouch right there. And it's not showing me what's in there, so okay. So it's gonna... So in here... Not showing me. Show me. So there's technically like a scroll in here. Scrolls. Legendary scrolls. Like you can, if you get really lucky, you get that expensive scroll that costs like 200 million, which is Fate or Wave. But since it doesn't want to show me, I can't see it. I can't show you what's in there. But there's a chance you might get that scroll if you get super lucky. Fate is the main scroll of the game, or one of the super rare scrolls. Oops. Yeah. 600 attack, balance 4, and crit rate 4%. This goes on the rings and the belts. So you have that here, and you have it on the ring. You get extra crit, high crit, and balance. So you can play around with that. And there's like 3 of them. I'm getting tired. And you know, to get wave, I need wave. I have Berserker, but that's level 2. And I need wave because I used to have it right with my Berserker and it helped a lot. So there's not a problem with me using it with Berserker on, so. Well guys, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I'm losing oxygen. I will get up tomorrow and put a cover photo for Miri and come up with a fantastic cover photo for this video, for this live stream. I hope you enjoy what you've seen between me and one of my guildies or my admins in general, and see you next time. I will try to do a character, another character to showcase, and on forward to providing more future content. Thank you so much and have a great night, morning.